say he's over there. Tell me his block position.
Okay.
And high or low.
Yeah.
And if he's, 3 miles away, it's okay.
Right.
But if it's nearby, you want to know about it. Keep your head on a swivel.
Okay.
The only time your head should not be moving is when you're in the clouds and you're looking at your instrument bed. The ops director said that the guys were nipping at the bottom of the wave. So I've seen wave as low as the altitude we're at about right now. Even lower.
I see.
That's rare. Usually it's a good bit higher.
I see.
If we get into it, it'll be unmistakable.
Okay.
If we're well established in it.
I see.
You'll get a big charge out of it because it's so smooth. And sometimes you just go up really, really fast. I had a flight in a glider just like this in Petersburg, West Virginia in wintertime, and I took off and went to 15,500 on oxygen, and I landed all in 35 minutes.
Really?
That's how fast the wave was. Could have gone a lot higher, but the guy in the back seat wanted to land.
I see.
So now we're 3,000 feet above the ground. I believe in using that iron thermal that is out there in front of the tow plane.
Right.
Although it does seem very, very smooth here, and that's a sign of wave, but it's not yet.
Right.
In cold weather performs a lot better than it does in warm weather.
Right.
Air's denser, etc.
Right.
So this seems pretty good. We're going to hear a thumping sound. We'll dive and go to the left. We'll climb and go to the right. Ready?
Okay.
Just take another 100 feet here.
Right. Our ride. Now we're going to go looking for lift. And I want you to feel free to fly the airplane if you want to, okay? Okay.
All right. Well, you're doing a pretty good job of it right now. Look, my hands are off, my feet are off. You're flying. We're holding our own. We're in zero sync. Might be the wave right here. Do exactly what you're doing. Come left just a little bit. Now level your wings. There, we're starting to come into the wave. That's good. Hold that heading.
Wow.
Maybe. Maybe we're into the wave. Come left. Just a little. And as you do, you're going to pull back on the stick just a little. Yeah, now we're out of it. Let's just see. Hey, you do a nice job of flying. I think I'll take a nap. Get the nose down just a shade.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. Right there. We might be in the wave right now, buddy.
All right.
Feel it lifting?
Yes.
Come right for a second. And let me have it. I'll take it now.
Okay.
Just a minute. See if we can... Oh, I don't think it's wave here. I think it's rotor or thermal, but let's go up. What do you think?
Sure.
All right. We started the climb at 4,600.
Okay.
Hey, look at that. It's the same place we were at before.
Yeah, right over the quarry.
Only maybe this time we'll go up and stay up for a little bit longer. Might find that center of the lift again. Or, as we do sometimes in RC, oh, there. You can really feel it lifting. The right wing was lifting.
Yeah.
So we're going to crank it around here.
Right.
for once, David, I'll try to stay in it, just, you know, to break up the monotony of it. And we're trying, well, we gained a couple 100 feet there.
Right.
Without killing dinosaurs. We'll take this up as high as we can,
Okay.
and then you can start doing some flying,
Okay.
and you can do whatever you want to within reason.
Okay.
So that means no banks steeper than 45 degrees.
No loops.
We're not doing any loops.
I know. Are we at 5,000?
Coming up on it, just
Okay.
about. Just about. You know, it was odd. I thought we might have been in wave back there, although I don't see any wave clouds. So this could be thermal, it could be rotor, but we gained a couple 100 feet there.
Yeah.
And what I want to do is try to get up to see what the cloud base is. And of course, your RC knowledge translates directly into this.
Okay.
Now there, I flew out the side of it. I gotta find it again. And that might be it. I'm gonna fly into it. Thermals tend to get weaker the higher you are in them. You
I
know,
see.
in the beginning and end they're weak, and in the middle they're stronger. Well, I lost that one. Maybe we're at the end, but we shouldn't be. It looks like there's still a cloud up here that's worth chasing. Look over here at our 10 o'clock.
Okay.
You see a couple of cumulus clouds.
Yes.
Let's go for the one that's further east. That one right above the nose right now is scattered,
Right.
but at the 11 o'clock position is much firmer, so we're going to try that.
Okay.
And we'll see if we're right or wrong. Keep your head moving. It'll make the guy who's watching your video a little bit sick.
992, what was the release altitude? 4,000. 4,000, thanks. 4,000 AGL.
Okay, we are almost below it.
Yeah, we'll see. We might find something here. And, you know, why don't you can put down the video if you want and try flying.
Okay.
You're welcome to do that. We've got it trimmed for the current airspeed, about 45 knots.
Okay.
And probably that's a little bit too fast, but I tend to fly a little bit too fast. Now right there, I think, is what we would call stick lift.
Okay.
The cloud that we want is now at our 10 o'clock position. So aim toward it. Use rudder and elevator. And stick. Good. Now roll out. Stick and rudder. Okay, we're on it. Now just hold that. Just let it fly on its own now. Everybody does what you're doing. They got the nose hunt back and forth. Push the nose down a little bit. More. Because we're in the sinking part of the thermal here, I think.
Right.
Faster. Nose down. Having fun?
Yes.
That's the idea.
Absolutely.
A little bit faster. So maybe we're chasing ghosts. We'll see. Maybe not. Be nice if somebody else is up here flying, shows where the thermals are. Maybe nipping at something very weak here. Just very, very weak. Well, we gained 500. Keep going. Just fly straight here for a bit. Because I think we're coming into a little bit. Feel it?
Yes.
Good. Keep flying straight, see if we can find out where the center of it is. The clouds are so poorly defined today that we don't really know where to look. But that didn't feel too bad.
Right.
And we got a little bit more of a cloud here at our 3 o'clock. So go ahead and bank toward our 3 o'clock position. Keep coming on around. We're holding our own, and it looks like I gave you a bum steer and we're going down. Oh well. Let's just fly straight ahead. Hold this heading. Aim straight for that big quarry ahead of us. Good. So, let me have it for a second.
Okay.
And if we keep that wing level, and we steer a little bit with the rudder, lo and behold, the nose doesn't hunt back and forth and we go in a straight line.
I see.
Airplane's flying straight, hands and feet are off the controls. The airplane is that stable that it doesn't need me to fly it at all. Look at that.
Right.
This can happen in a turn as well. Not always, but sometimes. Okay. Always looking for lift and rarely finding it. A little bit faster. Let's fly 50 knots. And over there on the left, look at this knob that's moving.
Right.
You see that? That's the elevator trim.
Right.
So we'll trim it just maybe for 50.
Okay.
And where we're headed is a place where lift is, we frequently find it, right over this ridge of this mountain here.
I see.
If we had more sun on it, it would kick off thermals. In the shade here, I'm not so sure it'll do that. But this whole valley is basically in shade,
I see.
and we need thermal. Oh, look out there at 11 o'clock. You see, that is a wave cloud off there. Look
I see.
beyond the cumulus and the rounded cloud. It looks like it's got sort of two small humps, like big round top and little round top. That is a wave cloud. It's not a real well-defined one, but it's one, and there's wave out there.
Right.
Unfortunately, we can't get there.
Right.
I think that was our guy. I didn't hear his number, but I think he sounded like his Virginia accent, so he's landing again. That's no damn good. A little bit faster, please. And come right, 20 degrees. A little bit more. Good. Airspeed control is nice. I want to see your head moving though. There are people out here in other airplanes that are planning on trying to kill us. You've been doing the flying this whole time.
Cool.
But we're not having any luck in this search here. When we get to the top of the ridge here, we'll turn 90 degrees to the right and head back toward our quarry, which did help us some.
Okay.
Or if we find something there, then we'll go up over the next quarry. This is safe. Let me have it for a minute, please.
Sure.
My airplane.
Okay. Got it.
perfectly smooth here. I would rather get bounced around. That cloud out there is a good one over the quarry, but I cannot comfortably get there and be assured that the sink that we fly through isn't so severe that we couldn't get back. I mean, from here we could clearly get there, but getting back, if it doesn't pay off, that wouldn't be pretty.
Right.
I've taken this glider apart, and it takes 5 man-hours to take it apart and 10 man-hours to reassemble it.
Really?
A lot of work. You can start flying again if you want.
Okay.
In fact, if you want to do a stall, we can. You feel like it or not?
Sure.
All right. So just pull it back easily, and then as it stalls out, just tap the nose forward. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Pull, 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 pull. Now push forward, and now pull back. And that's all it is.
Ah,
That's all it is.
that wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad at all. It's a very docile airplane. Yeah, I think that was our guy who took off just before us. He's already back on the ground. Well, we'll go back over and try the quarry again.
Okay.
Speed up a little bit. Notice that when you do speed up, it sounds a little different,
Right.
and the airplane is more sensitive. Pitch control or to rolling and yawing. Now let's hope we get something here. Well, oh, let me have it.
Okay.
Coming into something just a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on. Come on, where are you? Nobody's ever seen a thermal. That's the problem.
Right.
And it wasn't enough to work, that's for sure. It's at about this altitude that we'll frequently see birds.
I see.
Usually not much higher than this. Come on. Just a little bit of lift. It's all a question of timing. Which wing is rising? The left wing is rising. We're going to turn left. Oh, I didn't see that cloud before. That one directly ahead of us looks okay. Scheisse. Oh, man. Just one. Just one. That's all I'm asking for. Just one. Well, at least I proved that I can go up.
Right.
We gained 500 feet right off the toe. But it's weak. The sun comes back out. Gives the Earth a chance to heat up for half an hour. Probably be not so bad. Right through here. Not so hot. That cloud doesn't look so bad. I just don't feel comfortable with this big airplane going over there. I can't get back. It's a lot of work. is it? That might be something.
Yeah. Oh yes.
We might spend a fair amount of time here in what we call zero sync, just barely going up, or maybe, you know, up 100 and down 100. Let's just see. Come on, come on, come on. So, Philip, we're flying right now on the ragged edge of the stall. And in an airplane like this, you can feel it just beginning to shudder.
Right.
And that's the nature of flying gliders, that you spend a whole lot of time circling right on the ragged edge of the stall. But look, it's paid off. We've gone up a couple hundred feet.
Yes. I see that.
Of course, we could fly out the side and lose that in seconds. But maybe we're going to work this and get lucky. You know, even a blind squirrel finds an acorn every now and then.
Now you are doing it very well.
We've gained all but 400 feet now.
Yes.
And as we climb, if we can stay centered in this, keep going up, we'll probably see a better average rate of climb than we were down lower. Now it's odd though, think about it, that quarry, which may be the source of this lift, has been in the shade for some time. Right now, it's just now coming into the sun again.
Right.
So you'd think that it would cool off fast enough and not give off a thermal, but we've now gained more than we did before. We were at 31, we started at 25, we've gained 600 feet.
Right. That's pretty good.
It's not too bad.
And you're still going
who
up.
that was.
And there I am, committing my sin of flying too fast. Makes me go down too fast. Now, let me get it up to, well, if I can stay in this, let's say I'll work it up to maybe 3,800, 4,000 feet, and then you can take over and try your hand at climbing.
Okay.
And I will bet you
Yeah.
that you will do better at gaining altitude, circling bank steep, than you do at flying straight and level, following a road. I will bet that happens.
Well,
I
let's
can't
see.
tell you why that is, but it's true. Notice that during this time, we have drifted downwind
Right.
as the thermal is drifting downwind. Our circle, center of the circle, is always moving with the wind. Coming up on 1,000 feet of gain.
Yes.
But I don't know, the ground to me doesn't look like it's any further away. But it is.
Yes, it is.
I'd love to see some birds here. They're more active on sunny days, but we've seen some from the ground.
Right.
There's 1,000.
So I'm showing 3,500 feet. How about you?
Yeah,
Okay.
35 on the mark. On the mark it'll be 36.
Okay.
But I think that the thermal it's already weakening. We're not gonna take this up to the cloud. Okay, we just passed 36. Why don't you try flying it for a bit?
Okay, so you're using a lot of rudder or aileron?
Well, I'm trying to use as little of each as possible.
Okay.
Because every time you do that, you create more drag.
Okay. And to stay in thermal, do you give a little bit of up?
What's that?
A little bit of up elevator?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
When you're turning, yeah, you're always pulling a little bit of aft elevator, and the steeper you bank, the more aft elevator you have. If you want to maintain your altitude, if you want to maintain level.
Just like a glider, RC glider.
What?
Just like the RC glider.
Yeah, of course. All right, well, why don't you take over? I'm
Okay.
going to ride through with you on the controls.
Okay.
Oh, do we have a picture of you? You're
Yeah.
holding-
Yes.
Well, I mean, you could hand that thing back to me once we get
Oh,
up
no,
here.
I'm good. I'm good. See, this will include me
Well,
too.
show the instrument panel too. Just flip it around and show what we're doing. And you can give some commentary saying that the leap is going to take over at
South
about
Echo, 4 miles.
3,900. Now that guy who just called in, he's landing.
Oh, okay.
He's 4 miles out. They'll start to come in now.
Oh, I see.
You take over the airplane.
Okay.
Okay, you got it?
I have the plane.
All right. Pull back on the stick of shade and make us go up. You're taking over at 3,900.
Okay.
Keep your head on that swivel and no more than that bang. Let's pull back on the stick. You don't want to go too fast. Okay. Good. Keep your head moving, please. Okay, pretty steep bank, so let's pull it back a little bit. And let me have it for a minute.
Okay.
Let's see if we can find the center of the thermal again. We flew out the side of it. I don't know where it is anymore. And if we find it again, we'll go back up. And if we don't find it, gravity will take over and we'll go down. Let's see if we can find it.
South Echo, finish.
Don't know where it is. Flew out the side of it. So what we'll do, we'll go back upwind and see if we can't stumble into it at a lower altitude since we're now lower. And that little bump might be us coming back into it.
Okay.
Might be. Don't know. Now the quarry is no longer in the sun.
Right.
It's farther east. So might not be a good place to look anyway. But we gained what, 12, 1,300, 1,500 feet there?
Yeah.
All right, so that bought us some time.
Yes.
Why don't you take the airplane and make a 90-degree left turn? So pull back on the stick,
Okay.
feet in rudder with your feet,
Okay.
and bank the stick to the left.
Okay.
Now the airplane starts to bank. Once it's established in the bank, you can bank it steeper than that. More stick. Good. Now it comes around better. Now opposite stick, opposite rudder. Nice! Very nicely done. Now just aim for the ski slope down there. We're going to stay on the sunny side now. See if we can get there. We've got a cloud over here at 10 o'clock that looks like it's very downwind side. Oh, look, that one there isn't so bad that you're aiming for. Let's try them both. Hold that heading right there. Push the nose down just a shade. Good.
Ground, repeat, please. surface wind 2008. Thank you.
Come right 20 degrees. Keep your head moving. People are finishing now, and every one of them is finishing. Okay, roll out. Everyone is finishing from our right side.
I see.
Now, typically they'd be much, much lower than we are, but still, we want to keep our eyes out for it. And come left a little bit, aim for the ski slope. Because that'll take us just upwind of that cloud. Roll out. Good. Roll out right there. Hold that heavy. Level your wings. You're banked a little bit left. Good. Move your head and look out on the wingtips and see what angle they make with the horizon.
I see.
And that might bring us, oh, this is crap stuff here. Speed up a little bit. We're in sync here. Good. Oh my, we might have to go back up. You coming into something here?
Looks like it.
Well, let's hope so. Let me have it.
Okay, you have it.
Let's see what we brought into here.
Oh yes.
Well, which way should I turn? That's always the big guesswork. I'm going to turn this way, just because I'd rather turn into the wind, and there, probably made a mistake. We'll see.
Off street the CD. Yeah, Rick, are you going to announce wins when we start getting finishers? Yes.
We are directly
I'd
above the
recommend it
airport.
just make sure people are on their game.
Say again?
We are directly above the airport.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Not yet.
Come on, where is it? Did a lousy job of that, David. A lousy job.
Airport traffic, Alpha Echo is downwind for